There's a lot of resistance that I face when I try to make these podcast episodes. But I don't think the resistance comes from a normal position. I don't know if it actually comes from the fear that I will fail. I think it comes from the position that I hate half-assing things. I hate phoning things in. And if it turns out that one of these episodes is going to be me phoning something in, then I don't want to do it. And you can hear it in my voice. I don't want to do it. And I hear that being said in my head over and over again. I don't want to do it. Because I'm not making content to get attention. I'm not making content to, get famous. I'm just making content because I like content. Because I like it. And content that is phoned in is not the kind of content that I like. Let me actually explain to you what I mean. Whenever I sit down in front of this microphone and decide on a topic, let's say I'm going to talk about my history with using fireworks or something like that, always, almost inevitably, I encounter the idea in my head or the phrase in my head, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I thought that maybe the reason that I was encountering that was because I actually didn't want to do it, and maybe I was afraid of failing. I was afraid that maybe I wouldn't do a good job or something like that. But no, that's not the actual reason that I don't want to do it. The reason that I was saying I don't want to do this over and over in my head was because I knew that if I did that, I knew that if I opened my mouth at that time and did that and made that content, I would be phoning it in. And that's just, it's not even that it's wrong to phone it in. It's just that it's boring to me. Mentally, my mind does not like the idea of phoning it in. The idea of just saying whatever, right? It doesn't feel good or fun or interesting, engaging to do that. And I don't want to talk. I'm not like the kind of person that likes expressing myself just for the sake of expressing myself. I only like to do it if I'm trying to make something that's good and interesting and fun to listen to. So, I guess I just need to approach this a bit better. I need to approach this podcast with more passion than I have. Because I have not been approaching it with passion at all. You can probably tell that I'm approaching it with zero passion. And it's just seeping into my voice. It's seeping into the way that I think. The way that you think changes if you have passion. You actually start thinking about how to structure it. You don't have to... I keep on thinking that I have to plan. I have to plan this thing in order to make it good. But that's not true. Because I don't even care if it actually turns out good. I care if I'm putting in the most effort possible when I'm making it. Because if I'm not, then the whole process becomes boring and pointless and stupid. It becomes nihilistically stupid, and I don't want to do it. So, I guess the solution to this is just to approach it with passion. And I really, really hope that passion doesn't just end up being anger, because I don't want to be an angry podcast. I don't want to be just some angry guy who just gets angry about things. That's every single personality on YouTube is that. It's so boring. Whatever, this has been the Kokino Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.